Hi everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to be opening up series 5 through 9 of the miniaturely tablet series that have come out for Sailor Moon. This includes little trinkets. You guys have probably seen these. Hot Topic actually sells some of the past ones. They have not been selling the more recent ones, which I'm not quite sure why. I don't know if they're not selling very well or something. But I've been buying these from Japan sellers, mostly on eBay, or there are some people that have been selling them in sets on Instagram as well, because people buy a case and they'll sell their extras. Most of the time I buy these on eBay because it's a little bit easier that way. But yeah, this is series 5 through 9 that I have here in front of me. I have opened some of these in the past, so if you've not seen me open them before, check out my other videos to see those ones. Usually I would open these by series, but I have gotten quite behind on opening them, so I figured I would open them all in one video together, and I will share some of what I think of these in the video. But I like to hang these up out of their boxes. Some people like to leave them in their boxes to kind of stack them. I don't think they really stack very well, at least from what I've been trying to display mine with, so I just opened them all up and said the heck with it. But this is them. Some of these are a little bit bigger than previous ones. They released 4 sets that are more of the wands, the transformation pens and stuff. And now it seems like with series 9 they have gone back to the more smaller little charms based on Sailor Moon objects. It's been a while since we've had any announcements for these, so I don't know if there's going to be any more, like a series 10. I don't know. But I figured I would open these up and just kind of examine the ones that I already have. So this first one is going to be, of course, Sailor Moon Miniaturely Tablet Series 5. And this includes Sailor Moon's Moonstick, her Disguise Pen, and the Cutie Moon Rod here. And these ones, since they are the Japanese release, they do not have the Toei sticker on the individual boxes. I think the international ones actually have them on each individual box, but these ones don't. They actually had them in the main box that you would buy, and of course I don't have these, but these are indeed official. I've never seen bootlegs of them up to this point. This one is the Moonstick one, and it's very, very pretty. These, of course, their main effect is they are charms, so that you can put them on your bag, and you can put candy inside each one. And again, since these are the Japanese ones, they do have the candy inside. The international ones never have candy. They always remove the candy because of nutrition facts, and all that would have to be put on the box to sell them. Because of that, you don't have to worry about that. Just take the candy out. It's not very good candy anyways. They're kind of like, I don't know, I want to say they're kind of like the little heart candies you get at Valentine's season. So they're not very good, but here's the Disguise Pen. It's very, very pretty. And then we have the Cutie Moon Rod. So the Moon's Cutie Moon Rod, and that is pretty much series 5. Now series 6 includes the Spiral Heart Moon Rod. You have the Pink Moon Stick for Chibi Moon. You have Mercury's Transformation Pen from the first season, and then Mars's Transformation Pen from the first season. So we'll get a closer look at these. Here's the Spiral Heart Moon Rod. There. And it's very, very pretty. Very cute chibi likeness to the toy versions on these. That's why I like them so much. But here is the Pink Moon Stick for Chibi Moon. And there's the back. And then we have the Mercury Transformation Pen. Very shiny, very pretty. And these ones actually pull apart, and that's where you get the candy from. It's shown on there. And then we have Mars, of course. Hers is nice and shiny, just like Mercury's. So that one was Series 6. And I do like the little window displays in these boxes. They work really, really nice for display, but after you collect quite a few of them, it kind of gets kind of tight and hard to display them out. So that's why I decided to hang mine outside of their boxes. But they do look fabulous inside their little boxes. But this one here is Series 7, and this one included the Kaleido Moon Scope, the Crystal Clarion Bell, Jupiter's Transformation Stick from the first series, and Venus's Transformation Stick from the first series. So here is the Kaleidoscope Moon Wand, the Kaleido Moon Scope Wand. And this one looks really close to how it looks in the toy version from the 90s. So it's almost an exact miniature replica of it. And then you have the Clarion Bell for Chibi Moon, or Super Sailor Chibi Moon. It's very cute. I hope we get a replica of this eventually. Then we have Jupiter's Transformation Pen. Super cute. And then Venus's. And these all have little gems too at the bottom. Like right down here. So that one was Series 7. Now we got Series 8. And Series 8 I think was one of the most popular series that I've seen. These ones were a little harder to get my hands on. For whatever reason, I guess because of what they are. But this one included the Uranus Transformation Pen. We have Neptune's Transformation Pen. And Pluto's Transformation Pen. And these ones are almost exact replicas of the 90s versions of these, which are incredibly expensive vintage toys. So that could be part of the reason why they're a little bit more popular than some of the other ones. But here is close-up of Uranus's pen, and they do have the little mirrors on there and everything. It's really pretty how the inside looks. Now this one doesn't have the lipstick kind of miniature effect inside of it, but it does have the same holofoil image on the stick part, and it has her name on there, just like the toy version does. And that's how these ones open, just like that. And we have Neptune's. Very, very pretty. Same holofoil design on there. And then Pluto's. And it's the same thing. The same holofoil design on there. And it's really a nice effect. So hopefully we'll see more stuff that kind of looks like the original ones, because these ones are so hard to get the original toys of. So definitely highly popular. So this one is the Series 8 ones, and the last ones are Series 9, and these ones of course went back to the smaller little boxes. And this one was a set of 4, and you had, this is supposed to be Chibi Moon's version of the crystal, silver crystal from the series. And it looks like her necklace version, and it's on like the little pendant. So more like it looks, I guess, in crystal, I would say. Because they never wear it like this in the original anime, so. And it is kind of pinkish tone. There's pink tone on there. And this one has the explanation of how it dispenses the candy on the side here. This one is really popular too. I see a lot of people just wanting this particular one from the set. And then this one is the Star Yell, I think it's called, the Star Yell power thing that the starlights use. I don't know the technical term of it, but that's pretty much what it is. It's the Star Yell thing that they use to summon their powers in the anime. Really, really cool. Another item I'd love to see as a replica because the toy version is very rare and expensive. And these next two items are actually more obscure things that are just based upon the toy line from the 90s. So they're kind of, I guess they're an acquired taste, I guess. If you're not really into the original vintage toys, you probably wouldn't know what these exactly are. We'll start with this one, because this one actually got a re-released item that included these little trinket rings inside that you could actually wear. And I think the premium Bandai one, the one that you could pre-order from the actual premium Bandai store, actually had 2 bonus rings that didn't actually fit inside, but you could actually put them inside, I guess, of the little tray that was in there, but they didn't fit in the slots. But this is based upon the European musical toy that came out, and it played some of the music. I think there was 2 of them. I think 2 different designs that came out back then. And this is based upon that. So it's definitely an acquired taste if you are wanting to collect some of them and you don't really understand like what this is, because this did not appear in the show, any forms of the series whatsoever. This was created especially for a toy that came out in the 90s. So it's definitely an interesting choice to come out as a charm. But if you're a big fan of the vintage toys, you would really appreciate this. And this is the same way. This one here was a toy that came out in the 90s, and I actually have the second version of that one back there. Yeah, it's sitting back there. It's like a little bit bigger. Little music box, and it's for jewelry and trinkets and stuff. Inside there's a crystal that plays, that spins and lights up and plays the theme song. And that's what this is based off of, the little music box that came out in the 90s, and it's really, really interesting. So this series here was kind of, I guess, an homage to the 90s toys that came out, because a lot of the trinkets that came out for the Miniaturely Tablet series were definitely based upon the toys that came out back then. And it's really interesting to see kind of that trinket-like effect to each one of these treasured items that came out for the toys back then. So if you're into that kind of thing, these would definitely be something to pick up. But thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video, and I will see you next time. Alright, bye.